Hello, my name is Steven Zeiner. This is the Stronghold Digital Mining Daily Update. Today is Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. Listen, today, Stronghold Digital Mining made a series of announcements that are so profound, are so incredible, and just so transformative that I'm actually, to a certain degree, at a loss for words. There's a lot to unpack, and we're not going to do it all in one sitting. Let's focus at first on the bigger picture, and then over the course of the next several days, perhaps even the next several weeks, we're going to really then go deeper into each of these things. But I really want to highlight the most incredible announcement that I could have ever imagined. This is beyond anything I expected. It really is. So we're going to go to the news release. And by the way, I will include a link to the news release in the description of this video, of this broadcast. And I'll also include a link to a replay of the Q3 2023 investor presentation, which was really all about announcing and talking about Stronghold Digital Mining's carbon capture initiative. Utterly amazing. Stronghold's beneficial use ash can capture carbon dioxide. I mean, just imagine that. Following 4 months of extensive testing, third-party lab results indicate that Stronghold's beneficial use ash, a natural byproduct of its mining waste-to-power process, can capture CO2. And it can do so from ambient air at a capacity of about, say, 12% by weight of starting ash. The process itself results in permanent and stable storage of CO2. I mean, it almost sounds like science fiction. It is so incredible. It is so profound. The initial phase of carbon capture project is underway, at the Scrubgrass plant. So Stronghold and third-party engineering, design, and construction partners have developed direct air capture technology to utilize the beneficial use ash to capture CO2. Field testing is in progress with initial results expected by December of 2023. It's just utterly unbelievable. So what we have before us is an announcement. And by the way, there's a whole lot of other things that were talked about insofar as, reading through the news release, reading through the 8K, reading through the 10Q. But let's just focus for a moment on the really big picture of this carbon capture initiative. Now, listen, if you're anything like me, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, hey, this is great for the Pennsylvania environment. And it kind of sounds like there might be something in it for Stronghold Digital Mining. And if that's what you're thinking, you'd be correct. Let's pull up a slide, please. Stronghold's beneficial use ash can capture carbon. Large-scale CO2 removal. The potential to capture up to 100,000 tons of CO2 from ambient air annually by the end of 2024. Now, what's in it for Stronghold Digital Mining? Well, this is financially transformative. This truly has the potential to drive up to $30 million of incremental annual EBITDA and to reduce Stronghold's net cost of power to as low as $16 a megawatt hour. Unbelievable. That's unprecedented. And best of all, this is low technology risk, We are not talking about the equivalent of, brain surgery and open heart surgery and all types of alchemy. This is as simple as saying our carbon capture process, It's largely a combination of basic chemistry and airflow. Back to me, please. This is not complicated. And because it's not complicated, it carries a much, much lower technological risk profile than some of the other solutions that have been talked about and that are out there. I'll leave you with one last closing thought. This project has the potential to be one of the largest direct air carbon capture projects in the United States of America. I mean, just let that sink in for a moment. It has the potential to be one of the largest carbon capture projects in these United States of America in 2024. It's utterly mesmerizing. And, you know, if you're a dollars and cents kind of person, like, hey, show me the money, potential to drive up to $30 million of incremental annual EBITDA. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Now, it's easy in a moment like this to kind of forget for a moment that we're also a Bitcoin mining company, and that for those of us who are true believers, right, in what Bitcoin has the potential to accomplish as we go into what is likely to be an incredible bull run in the price of Bitcoin, this is just an incredible tailwind. I mean, if we could drive our net cost of power down to around $16 a megawatt hour, that's amongst one of the lowest costs of power in the entire publicly traded Bitcoin mining ecosystem. It's not going to happen overnight, but I'll tell you, having this as a potential outcome, a very likely outcome, I'd argue, is just utterly transformative for this business. So as I said at the beginning, there's just a lot that was talked about today. And in the interest of time, and in the interest of kind of trying to keep this somewhat succinct, I'm going to leave you with that. If you want to read, in fact, you should read the full news release. There's going to be a link to it in the description of this video. I'm also going to include a link to the investor presentation in its entirety. I included time codes, so it'll be easier for you to jump around. You can listen to some of the excellent questions that were asked from Wall Street analysts, and you can hear some of the really profound and meaningful responses given by Greg, our Chief Executive Officer, Matt, our Chief Financial Officer, as well as Matt, our, let's use the word, I guess, chief legal counsel, right? Or certainly one of the attorneys at Stronghold Digital Mining. He chimed in a little bit as well. This is utterly transformative. It's really, really amazing news. I'm really just at a loss for words. As I said, this is far better than I could have ever imagined. Okay, we're going to be picking up on this topic again, either later today or if not tomorrow, because this is really, really important. There's just so much to go over. Okay, until we speak again, let's stay positive, let's be great, and as I said, we'll see each other again soon.